Hey guys, Sean here from Tesla Family. Oh wait. 1 second. Oh, that's better. Hey guys, Sean here from Tesla Family. I'm resurfacing my garage floor so my Model 3 has a really nice area to park in.
Alright, so I didn't get any chance to record any video when I first started this project, but you can see from this picture here how dirty the floor was, and you can also see the patching that I did. I used the Rust-Oleum concrete patch and repair to fill the cracks in my garage, and now I'm going to grind the floor to smooth everything out and remove the sealant.
As you can see behind me, I've got a floor grinder. I've been working at this for 4 hours now, taking off the sealant coating that was on the floor before. The epoxy coating that I put on the new floor is going to be the Rust-Oleum RockSolid. In order to have it adhere the correct way, you have to remove the sealant on your concrete surface. So I had to rent this concrete grinder, about $200, and I've been working at it for 4 hours to remove one, the sealant that's on the garage floor, and two, all of the oil stains and other stains that were on the concrete over the past 20 years from the previous owner. All right, the tough work continues. I did a lot of pressure washing to clean off the leftover concrete dust off the floor, and now I am going through the process of applying in this little jug here the citric acid etch onto the floor, and then brushing it to rub it in, and then cleaning it back up with pressure washing, and then finally squeegeeing everything. Alright everyone, now we were just trying to dry the concrete. I'm going to try to run this fan here on high all night long and see if we can dry the concrete. Right now it's getting there. The whiter concrete here is definitely dry, and the darker colored concrete still has more to go. I'm also running a dehumidifier here. Currently it says 70% relative humidity. I'm hoping we can get this down into below 40, maybe even 35 or 30. That'd be nice and dry. Now, we'll be able to tell here overnight. I'll probably check it every couple hours, just to keep an eye on it. Hopefully these dark areas turn white, and then we know we can go ahead and apply the epoxy. Hey everyone, today is the day. Today we get to put down the RockSolid polycuramine onto the garage floor. You can already see behind me, I already got half the garage complete. Just did this morning. I have the decorative chips on top, rolled it all out, trimmed out the corners, and now I'm on to doing side number 2. And we'll see if I can stretch it out and get it all complete. Hey everyone, I'm back. Another hot day here in Maryland in August, and I put down the 2 full pouches of the RockSolid polycuramine, and I'm finding some patches here on the floor. That probably is just be due to me trying to really spread the product to stretch it out to get it across all my garage, but there are some patches I'll show you here close up. You can see sort of some zigzag pattern here of darker, sort of a duller finish next to a shiny finish, and most likely due to me trying to thin the product while I was applying it. Some other patches here. They're not super evident here, at least they're not showing up that well on the camera. You can see some of the kind of patchiness here coming through in the floor, and I wanted to remedy this. I just didn't think I would be satisfied with it here, all said and done. Went ahead and bought another box, this time just the single car amount, enough to do one car garage, the one car kit, just to try to fill in some of these patches here. So I started with the 2.5 car kit, and I definitely have a 2.5 car garage. Again, just maybe try to thin it, spread it too thin. Have to work with it really quickly. It only you have to work with it within 45 minutes, so probably just trying to spread it real thin and real quick. So to remedy it, here's another one car kit. So all said and done, hopefully it will look really nice. I'll show you when I'm finished, but it will take 3.5 cars worth of the product. I did apply the first 2 bags 6 days ago. I would have tried to come back here and patch a little bit quicker. We were on vacation though, so here I am on the 6th day, and according to RockSolid, I can still apply a coat over the original coat as long as it's done within 7 days. So here we go. All right, well, hopefully that did it. I added the extra 1 car amount of the RockSolid to my floor, and you can see it's still in the process of drying. It's going to be a good 24 hours. I think it's 8 to 10 or 8 to 12 to walk on and 24 to drive on before I can put the Model 3 back in. There's still a little bit of differences here in the tone where I probably applied some of the newer stuff near the older stuff. It's not too horrible. Luckily, these decorative chips sort of wash it out. Overall, probably a little bit better. A little side note over here, this is actually the Rust-Oleum floor paint. I ran short with the 2-car kit, and before I knew a second kit, basically coverage for the additional 1 car, I ended up just getting this gray and tried to match, kind of eyeballing it, the Battleship gray with the dark gray. It's close enough. There will be a giant shelf here, so it won't be as bad, and I did put some here at the edge of the garage. The Rust-Oleum RockSolid's not made to be an external material, but the paint will work fine exterior, so we'll roll with that. Here on the left side of the garage, you can see more of the color differences here. Hopefully it's just because you got wet versus dry, but I'm a little bit afraid that the colors might be just a little different between the packages. Overall, the car should be parked here most of the time, and you probably won't see those differences in tone, even if they remain. There are some here too, you can see if you look closely. Alright guys, I'm happy to report that my garage floor is finally finished. I've got all of the walls painted, went with a flat white, and then even added a little red Tesla stripe here and Tesla vinyl logo. So here's a look at the finished floor. Went with the medium gray, and the chips here provide a great decorative finish to the floor, nice glossy finish. I do have my parking strip here, or parking stopper, custom made 2x4, wrapped it in some red and white tape. That way when I pull my Model 3 in, the tires hit the stop board, and I know exactly how far. I know I can put the car in park. It fits the car perfectly. Added this red stripe here just to go with the final touches, and changed the walls in the garage, in addition to the floor, from a odd looking yellow to a nice flat white. So this is the left side of the garage where I do park the Model 3. The right side looks very similar. We've got a bunch of our other stuff over there right now. Overall, really happy with how the floor turned out, and the walls too. That was the extra bonus work that I had to do. Would highly recommend the RockSolid floor coating to anyone who's looking to upgrade their garage floor. Nice glossy finish, more of a finished look. Alright, I pulled the Model 3 in just to show you how the car fit inside the garage with the new painted floor here. Actually fits really well. I've got about 1.5 to 2 feet here to the back door. Of course, there's my parking stopper here. I've got the front wheel pulled right up onto that parking board. Then I've got a good 3 feet here between the front of the car and the door going into the house. Again, there's the red stripe with the Tesla vinyl. And there's my Tesla Roadster. And over here on the left side of the car, we do have my Tesla wall connector here, the conduit running over all of our shovels and rakes and down here onto the wall.